Sharing on prepared to live and prosper. Prepared. I didn't get ready for it, but that's what I'm sharing. And I'm going to ask you to sit down. Welcome to church. Listen. There is nothing that happened on earth that didn't take human effort. Let me say it again. There is nothing that happened on earth that didn't take human effort. Now, all the people who are alive were made ready to live by the past. You cannot mention Jesus if you don't give credence to Mary. You will not do that. You will not talk about Samson without giving credence to the foundation that produced that conqueror. So if you are watching me or you're sitting down here, you're already telling a story, and that story is going to affect somebody. That story. I'm about to tar the road that lead to the junction to come. 800 meters. Just in Galilee camp, just to affect somebody. We're about to connect light and the water to that building there today or tomorrow, just to affect somebody. I got to the second floor today, I got enthusiastic. God does not give life without men. And listen, because religion is a swindler. So it blinds people's eyes. So the woman said, go to that man, he will pray for you. Your destiny is not in that prayer warrior. Your destiny is tied to the foundation that produced you. When I was born and I look at the womb that bear me and the environment that bear me, I knew I had a problem. Now, I didn't tell God to solve that problem for me. I knew that here on earth that men should take responsibility, so I started suffering. And then the teacher is with me. Most of the people who are frustrated don't want to learn. Darkness lays foundation for pain. It's not that you're having pain now that matters. It's that you know what is causing the pain and you're going to contribute in being free. There is still something I want to tell you about living to learn. I know when I was sharing with Pastor Madia in the site, when I said to be a man of God is to live from discovery. I'm going to share it now when I'm through with. Now, prosperity is not a function of hard work. It's a function of your value. It's a function of what you took. In Joshua chapter 1, God said to Joshua, he said, the book of Moses is what will make you to, is what you will read. God told Joshua to read the book of Moses because Joshua had already served Moses. You don't get much from the book of a man you didn't serve, because words are spirits. So he said, Joshua, the Nun family connected you to Moses. Joshua, son of Nun, servant of Moses. There was a Nun. There was one of the greatest things Pastor Caleb have told me. The other day we had conversation. I reminded him. He said when his father was about to die, his father called his uncle and said, don't allow him to grow on his own. Don't allow this boy to grow on his own. Do you know what it means for somebody to put word in you and then guide you? You need to be guided. Your thought need control. Your action need to be bridled. Satan wastes people in denying them guide. Well, I have met some people, when they're supposed to learn, they'll be crying. As I'm here at my age, I am impatient with certain stupidity. What am I doing with your tears? The earth is a positive place, very rigid, of ordinance. It doesn't listen to emotions. So can you clear your tears and behave well? Because you're hurting yourself for nothing. Whatever that grew by itself is already wasted. When you hear waste, it means it's another word of saying lifeless. Poor. Somebody look at me and said, you will see what God will use me, how God will take me. I left her and go and drank water. You're talking to a prophet who has preached for 30 years. Because you think he will come from heaven to take you. Your future is in that story. So can you excuse me, remember your mother and your village and interpret your future from that? And then know what to start fighting immediately. And then be able to know when a helper has come your way. Things are not connected together, don't stay together. Did you hear what I said? I said things that are not connected to themselves. No. So before prosperity, there must be impartation. That is called soul enlightenment. That raises antenna, a seen eye from within you. That makes you know what to do. It is not the teacher. The teacher has gone home, but you are left with your life. So you start looking inside yourself to see how you can think well from what the teacher said. Now, if there is no teacher, how do you live? Who guide the teacher that guided that? Let me stop now. Every rich destiny is apprehended in guide. The angel will lead you. 23:20. I just finished listening to the short that Kennedy posted on wisdom is a concept. How does he know when I make intelligent utterances? He bring it in short. Somebody is telling you that it is money you need. What about your life? How does darkness lead to prosperity? How does a blind man know where money is? He said, Joshua, do soul impartation. Did you see in Psalm 1, 2, and 3? From 1, he said, after you have completed the separation, after you have completed your separation, some people don't know what is called complete your separation, both inward and outward. After you have finished with what you are not, that's what they call separation. Some people live what they are not, and they want to prosper. When you see the story of Joshua, God said to Joshua, you are born of noon, but you are not of noon. Noon is your father, but you will not serve his purpose. I said, who? Noon is your father, but you are a servant of Moses. Noon has brought you to the earth, but you must finish with noon. Finish with noon and go ahead to serve Moses. Because the story of your life will not be told in noon. It's going to be told in Moses. Finish with noon now. Some people struggle with things they must finish with so that they can move on. You are struggling with noon, there's nothing there for you. If Joshua had started with noon, I won't talk about him today. The privilege Joshua had to be talked about is servant of Moses. So prosperity is a concept of traveling from one location to another, looking for your future. So in Psalm 1:1, he said, get through from it. And then delight. Then I will make you like a tree by the river of water. Come out from those people you don't belong with. Finish with something that you are not. And then hold tenaciously to something that you are. I say hold. So I have left it. Now look at what I'm trying to tell you on learning to live. That is my 2. That is my 2nd. Learning. Who is like unto thee, oh God, who is like unto thee, oh Lord, among the gods, who is like thee, glorious in holiness, fearful in praises, glorious wonders, hallelujah. Now, sometimes when I want to bless people, I will say, listen, I'm not trying to compare you with another woman. But this lady, I know her and I know you. She's better than you in that way, and you got angry. Why, if you are a child of God, why will you not look at my lips when I'm trying to tell you that somebody has a quality that you need? You got jealous because you hate your future. You got angry because the name of somebody who is better than you is called. Made by God. Somebody is preferred. And the person telling you is somebody you should listen to. Instead of bending down to listen, you got angry because you are vile. Forgetting that this person telling you this thing want to improve your own life. Instead of saying thank you, talk to me about it. You started protecting your small nature. Protecting the small nature and getting angry, does it make you bigger? Am I the one that made you